Come get ready with me while I talk about the cell phone internet connection to literacy crisis in our youth, like young adults, children, teenagers. I straight up realized that I had a problem myself when I couldn't watch TV without also using my cell phone. And it's just a scrolling problem. Our students are like this as well. Kids have no idea how to read, write, do any of the things. They literally just know how to ask the internet for help or to do it for them. And the problem is that we as adults do the same exact thing, because every time I talk to my students about AI use and how they should not be using it to answer their questions for them, they say, oh my gosh, my parents use it too, or this person used it, my older brother used it, this person. Everyone is using AI and everyone is so addicted to their cell phones and no one is actually thinking. I wish that I had the answer or had a way to solve this problem, but I absolutely don't. I've been talking to a couple of the other teachers at my school because we all noticed that we can't read half of our students' handwriting. It's so bad. They literally don't know how to write. It's like their penmanship is terrible. The amount of lowercase i's that I see written on papers is insane, and I think it's because they're just so used to texting. I think one of the things that's most interesting about it is a lot of the older generations of teachers have been saying this for quite some time, and they all are easily able to transition from computer-based things back to paper and pencil. It's really just second nature for them. They have no concerns whatsoever. It's really simple. Whereas someone like me, I was born in the year 2000. I don't remember a time without technology of some sort, at least a little bit integration. I do remember when we had a computer lab, and it was just sometimes that we were able to go to the computer room. I graduated high school in 2018, and I went to college, and I went to college online the majority of the time, and everything that I learned was from technology, and everything that I created was on technology. For me to think about transitioning away from all of the technology is really confusing, and it's really overwhelming for me to think about. It's like a whole nother world. I just think that we're in a really, really interesting place of we're all coming to terms with the fact that technology is the problem, and also that we have fed into the problem for a really, really long time. While it's also the problem, it's so easy and convenient and simple and fun and normalized, and so it's really a confusing and difficult place to be in. I hope that this at least a little bit makes sense and someone can agree in some way. I also really quickly just want to touch on the fact that AI, I think, is going to feed into the complete literacy crisis that we've had for so long. I think that a million people have come on here and talked about the fact that the No Child Left Behind Act actually left every child behind, because we are just pushing them through without actually teaching them, and they get to high school without being able to read past a first, second, third grade reading level. And because of the fact that everything is technology based, they can get pushed by so easily. And as long as they are aware enough to understand how technology works, and kids can learn from each other so quickly, no matter if they can understand the content or not. Kids learn how to cheat their way through the system. Kids learn how to make it seem like they have it figured out so easily. And technology is just making every part of that 1,000 times worse. I see kids get to 8th grade and no one has realized that they actually can't read. I saw a really interesting video the other day about how when people say that kids can't read, that people think that that means that they can't decode. They can't look at a word like dog and understand that it's dog. That's decoding. Phonics and phonics instruction and phonemic awareness are insane things that first grade, kindergarten, second grade teachers have to deal with. However, kids can get by on learning how to decode CVC words and even bigger words. They can learn the phonics and the phonemic awareness without having any understanding of comprehension. If you don't know, comprehension means understanding what the words mean. If you can read the words, that's great. You can read words on paper, but if you don't know what that means, we have a significant issue. Anyways, here we are, finished. Get ready with me. I am going with my best friend to bring her fiance to the airport, and thank y'all so much for getting ready with me and talking about the internet literacy crisis in the United States of America.